Okay, Laura, so first off, congratulations on being a member of the month.
Thank you.
Why don't we start off with you just telling me a little bit about your story, your background, your experience with exercise, things like that.
Okay, it started in high school. So I joined the track team and was a distance runner. And so that kind of started like my whole fitness thing. I started to get into exercise a lot. And since then, I've done yoga, I've done kickboxing. I did like traditional lifting at, gyms for over 20 years. I was a personal trainer.
And what brought you to CrossFit, Comac, or CrossFit in general?
My neighbor actually was a good friend of mine. She was going to CrossFit and she kept telling me, you have to come, you're gonna love it. And I was like, no. I was very reluctant and scared. And finally I relented and went with her. And she was right, I loved it. And then a couple of months later, you guys opened up here. And I saw a few of my friends coming here. So I decided to try this one out. And I never left. It felt like home to me. I was very comfortable. It was a good fit. And so that's why I ended up here.
Awesome. And you said you were reluctant to try CrossFit. Why is that?
I don't, I'm in my 40s now, and it's a little bit more of a challenge, and I was just afraid that I was going to get hurt, and I would watch videos of what people would do and be like, I can never do that. Like I remember watching someone doing toast to bar and being like, oh my gosh, that's so hard, I can never do that. And now I do it. So I think that was just my reluctance, not realizing like the support you get here and all of that.
Awesome. And how is CrossFit different than any other experience you've had with your past exercise?
I just think it's, it's more varied. When you're in the gym, you're on your own. So you come here and, you have your coaches programming different workouts every day and supporting you and correcting your form and encouraging you, which is really nice. You're working out with a whole bunch of people that you look forward to seeing every day. And I just think the focus is different too. And I think that's what I've liked the most. When I was going to the gym, everything was like, I want rounder shoulders or bigger biceps. And I was focused on, my physique. And here I'm like, I want to pull up. I want to do, muscle up. I want to do a wall crawl. And so for me, I feel like it's like a healthier way of looking at fitness.
Awesome. And how would you describe the community here?
It's one of my favorite things. I think everyone says that. We're a very diverse group of people, different backgrounds, ages, and all of that, but everyone is really just very good to each other. There's a lot of support here. I look forward to coming here every day, and that's one of the reasons. I feel like, especially when I work out, there's been times where, I'm getting tired, I'm slowing down in my workout, and then you're like, all of a sudden you'll hear like a voice from the back, like, come on, Laura, a few more reps or whatever. And I really love that a lot about here.
Couldn't agree more. And lastly, what would you tell someone who was like you, who was afraid to try CrossFit or resistant, saying, it's too hard, or, I'm too old, or I have these injuries, I can't do it? What's the advice you give to them?
I just think that everyone owes it to themselves to see what their body is capable of and how much they can push themselves, and there's no reason to be afraid. It doesn't matter, what your limitations are or your fitness level. There's a modification for everything. And I think the most important thing that they should know is that the coaches here are so attentive and so supportive. And, they got you. They understand, like, Joey's very tolerant of me. He knows that when everyone's warming up, I need 3 sets of dumbbells. And I have to, like, test them all out, and, like, he's totally cool with that. And, just the support that you get here is great. And if you come here, you will surprise yourself, and it will be very empowering.
Excellent. Thank you so much, and congratulations. And we can't wait to be a part of your journey from here on out. And we love you.
Love you too. Thank you.